doing tonight? I'm David's penis. I know. You've never seen a penis on stage. From Shakespeare to them. A lot of pricks. Few stiffs. But not one straight up penis. But I don't care if you can't give me any love. He loves me. As a matter of fact, he can't keep his hands off of me day and night. But I'm here for only one reason. It's not a bit part. It's not a cameo. No, not even a nomination for Best Supporting Actor. No, I am the star of this show. You betcha. Oh, come on. Ah, finally. Garage door is going down. My wife Phoebe's all saddled up in her new Honda Accord on her way to the perfect trifecta. Yoga, nails, shot to you drop. Gal does the gal thing. Why, of course, the guy does the guy thing. Come on, join me in my downstairs office. Fax machine, printer, photocopier. My desk. My family, Phoebe. My 2 daughters, my 3 stepsons. Kids? Long gone. Nothing left but me and high-speed internet. Now, let me show you how fast this sucker is. T-minus 10, 9, my latte, Danish. 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. My God, look at that ray. Is that from another galaxy or what? Hey, if just one of those tits were an asteroid, it'd be big enough to destroy the Earth. Yeah, the 2 together take out half the solar system. And here comes her buddy with the big stick. Oh my God, he is sticking that stick in. Don't look at me like that. Because everybody knows that everybody's doing this. You're probably doing it. And what is the big deal? I mean, like, men are built to have a whole ton of sex. I've been doing this for 20 years. It hasn't hurt anybody. I mean, I'm a decent guy. I don't have affairs. I still make love with my wife. But Dave, like hardly ever now. And why would you? This is far more convenient, far more fun. No bullshit hassles, no bullshit headaches. You're doing her a favor. Well, yeah. Besides, everybody here is doing something. I mean, you're probably watching TV 6, 8 hours a day. You young people up there probably texting your Facebook page right now. I do this 2 hours a day just to relax. Dave, try 6 hours now. Huh? No way. Well, here's the important thing, is I can quit anytime I want. Dave, tell these people how many times you've already quit. Ah, enough of that. You've set the record straight. Why don't we just go see if we can connect with some of the gals? Oh man, connecting with some of the gals, that is so much more fun than just looking at the gals. Maybe for a change, I won't have to pay for phone sex. Hey, you're like the cheapest bastard on the planet. You're on and off the line and so fast that you're probably banned on 30 phone sex lines right now. Shh! See what we got here today. No, not that one. Definitely not that one. Huh. Trudy, 23, looking for something. And you've got the something she's looking for. Yeah, no shit. Hi, my name is Jameson. Tell her you're 32. No, 26 is better. Exactly. I can't believe how much you've already learned from me. She likes men with small noses and long hair. I am Greek. I have very thick, long, black, curly hair. It's hardly a lie. You should see Dave's back. How am I dressed? Just returned from gym. I'm 6'4", 240, tight tank top, tight shorts, big balls. Whoa, 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 you go, Dave. How are you dressed? Oh my God, she's in her panties and she's taking off her bra. David's hit the jackpot. David's hit the jackpot. Reel her in, reel her in. Trudy, what is your number? Oh shit, she says she has to call me. I can't give her my number. Yes, she can. She'll never call again. What if she does and Phoebe answers the phone? Fuck it! Oh my God, she's gonna call. The music! I believe in miracles. You sexy thing, sexy thing. I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy thing. Hello? Trudy? This is Trudy? You're 23? You're not 23. This gal sounds like she was 23 when Gone with the Wind came out. Sorry, Trudy, somebody's coming. I gotta go now. Yep, goodbye. Fuck! I hate it. People are such fucking liars on the internet. We live in such a sick society. But there are more fish in this pond. So just cast another line. Yeah, maybe something a little more conservative this time. No, not that one. No, 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 no. Sandra, 47, married, horribly bored. Would like to talk until she moans. This is a good one. This is a good one. Okay, Sandra, we're gonna talk the talk. And we're gonna walk the walk. Oh yeah, and my number is, oh my God, she's gonna call. The music! I believe in miracles. You sexy thing, sexy thing. Hello? What? Wait. I've told you guys 100 times I do not make political contributions over the phone. Goddamn Democrats. Tell them if they call again, you're going to start listening to Rush Limbaugh. Hello? Mom? What is it, Mom? Get her off the line! Get her off the line! Shh! Mom, I'm really busy now. Okay, later. I'll come over later and turn on your TV set. You still do that for her after all the shit she did? She never even gave you one hug. Shut up! Mom, I really gotta go now. I'm sorry. Yep, love you. Goodbye. Fuck. Call Sandra. Fuck, call. Shit. Sandra, did you call? Called twice. What kind of fucking games are you playing? Oh, this is a shitty morning. Hey, chill out. All we need to do is go to some of your favorite websites, and we don't have to depend on anybody else. Oh, man, I'd like to do that, but I gotta get Phoebe's roast out of the oven. I probably should go over and say, all right, man, let's just go to your favorite website and get it over with, and then we could come back this afternoon for some more fun.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We can go to my all-time favorite website, and the winner is, why, of course, it's the Little Shop of Horrors.com. You know who that is? That is the Audrey 2. And she's screaming, "Feed me, Seymour, feed!" Oh my God, here comes Seymour. Seymour's gonna feed her. Seymour is feeding her. Oh my God. 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 Oh my God, Phoebe. What are you doing home so early? Honey, please don't go. We need to talk, honey. We need to talk. Talk? I can't talk now. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think now is the time I need to take you all back another 20 years so you could see, oh my God, how this all began. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. My first wife is just getting out of bed. It's been like this for 3 fucking months.
David, I don't know what to do with myself, David. Please don't go to work. David, don't leave me alone with our little girls.
Honey, you know I have to go to work. I'm the fucking editor of the Sunday Daybook. I got 64 pages to put out.
But David, I'm scared.
Fuck! I know this depression's killing you, but it's killing me too! But I'm really blessed because I find this quiet sanctuary, just a 5-minute lunchtime walk from the paper. But I have to go there with my head down to avoid the angry eyes and the sunken faces. But more so, God forbid I should see somebody I know in that place. So I'm relegated to the garbage, and the needles, and the street talking stereo. Motherfucker!
You need something, man?
Yeah, I need something. Just a little peace and quiet. Just these walls and this monitor. Man, what a place. The floors, don't ask, don't tell. I always make sure that I lock the door. There are people out there, they knock. Whisper sweet nothings. Hey guys, can you just leave me alone? You've got each other. I always make sure that I have enough coins. The other day, the guy in the next booth didn't have enough. He didn't have enough, or he wouldn't use the ones that he had because the proprietor knocked on the door. Drop the goddamn coins! A couple of months ago, one of my colleagues was found 7 booths down. Heroin overdose. Honest to God truth. Like me, a wife and 2 little girls at home. But hey, I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. Dave don't do drugs. Dave don't do drugs. We're back to the day that Phoebe's walked in on me. Now she wants to talk. What the fuck am I gonna do? Dave, here's our strategy. You deny and you placate. You duck and you cover. You bob and you weave. You just handle it the same way George Bush would. David, how long has this been going on? I feel like you've had an affair, and I've got nobody to be angry at. Just me.
And how can I compete with those young women on the screen? You can compete because I can talk to you. I can touch you, love you. Love me? Love me? I don't even think you find me attractive. Oh, that isn't true. Everybody knows you're a beautiful woman. And do you do this when the grandchildren are around? What? Why would you even ask such a question? Because I don't know what you've been doing. I don't know. And what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Hey, you just tell her you'll get some help. And then you forget about it. It'll all blow over in a few weeks. Fuck, 3 weeks ago, my Phoebe hasn't said a fucking word to me. What the hell does she expect from you? Just feel like shit. I completely understand. Why don't we go downstairs and we can talk about how you feel? Well, dang, if me and my good buddy aren't fooling around for about 15 minutes. And, oh, fuck, garage door's going back. Oh, man. Phoebe. David, what were you doing downstairs? You told me you were going to be working on the kitchen door. Well, okay, I was on the computer, I was looking for a site where maybe I can get some help for this problem. I don't believe that for a single second. I asked you 3 weeks ago what you were going to do about this. And if you're not going to do anything, I will. I will consult a lawyer.
I've come in and out of this building 3 times now. You must look like a fucking idiot. God, that receptionist is so hot. I'll bet she knows I'm here for that meeting. Look at those guys. They're hugging each other. How weird. Some of them even look gay.
Dave, some of them are gay. You've got no business here.
Yeah, no shit. And what is all of this noise? This talking and talking and reading to spiritual solution. Just gotta get the hell out of here.
Dave, that's an excellent idea. You can just tell Phoebe these people are all a bunch of weirdos. She'll let you see a therapist. And then you can weasel out of that after a while.
Yeah, adios. You hear that? Guy here says he hasn't done anything in 5 years.
Now there's a fucking liar. You know that's not possible.
But yeah, no shit. I mean, not even 5 days. Maybe 5 hours. If he's sleeping. Good one, Dave. Right? Huh. Hear this guy? Says he lost his job last week because he downloaded some stuff onto the office computer.
Now there's a fucking loser.
Well, yeah, of course, no shit. Well, I don't know about that, because like 5 months ago, I fell asleep half naked at 3 in the morning in front of the computer and had to call in sick one day, or a couple of days. I don't remember how many days actually. So this stuff can get to you a little bit. Like for instance, you, a guy I picked on earlier, you can be talking to me. I don't hear a word you're saying, because my brain is cuckoo. And just to get to sleep with me, I've got to think of those images over and over. Well, this isn't actually the first time that Phoebe saw something.
Dave, where are you going with all this?
My wife? I love my wife. Phoebe's the first woman in the world who ever loved me. If she said to me, you want to do porn? Go ahead, keep doing porn. I'd be doing porn right now. But the reason I'm here, maybe I do have a problem.
Hey, what kind of shit is that?
Yeah, my name is Andy, and I'm a sex addict. I'm a Bill, grateful, recovering addict. I'm a sex addict named Charlie. Shit. 15 people looking at me. 30 eyes.
Hey, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I'm David. And I'm a sex addict.
What the hell was that all about? After I tell all these people that I'm the star of the show, you sit there with all those weirdos and tell them that you're leaving me.
No, I didn't say leaving. I said maybe changing the nature of the relationship.
And why would you want to do that? I've always been here for you. I was here when your mother never picked you up as a baby. When all your buddies were blown apart in Vietnam. When your first wife tried to kill herself all those times. I'm the only one who truly cares.
No, I'm not so sure that's true. I think you might be happy if Phoebe left me, because then you'd have me all to yourself. Besides, lately you've been leading me into stranger places.
Leading? I lead nothing. You make every choice.
Well, okay then. I'm thinking about.
Thinking about what?
Making some different choices.
Different choices? Different choices? We'll see. We'll see.
I'm back at the house. Phoebe's in her bathrobe in the kitchen.
How did it go, sweetheart? It's very strange. I hope it will be easier next time. I'm sorry for all the screaming and the silent treatment. Thank you. Here, I made these. Oatmeal cookies. They're my favorite.
Nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Those hot babes on a hot day on Union Street. That undulating figure in the next lane at Mission Pool. The half-naked gal at the Gap ad on 101. The Victoria's Secret ad in high def on the small screen. The girl scene in Black Swan on the big screen. Hot Lisa _85 has infiltrated my Yahoo in basket. I will suck you and fuck you all night long. Oh, Doc, you got no anesthetic for my appendectomy? Well, could you just put a black negligee on this young nurse here and position her right there? I won't feel a thing. There are times when I see an attractive young woman in the street, and my brain just goes, your wife, your family, your house, your 1956 Mickey Mantle baseball card, trade all of that one night with that. I want what Joe has, sobriety, 6 years worth. He's married with grown children. He's an architect. Hi, my name's David. I'd like to know if you're available to sponsor. Well,
What's your story? What's in your circles?
This program, we work in 3 circles. In the inner circle, I put all those behaviors that I'm completely powerless over. Internet pornography, adult bookstores, phone sex. I do one of these things, I've had a slip. Middle circle's a little trickier. Staring at that attractive woman in the street. Fantasizing about a previous acting out experience. It's not a slip, but could so easily lead to a slip. I should try to avoid it. Outer circle, anything good. Program work, creative endeavors, physical exercise. Helping that old woman cross the street. So I tell Joe my story. Well, give me a call each night with the 3 things you've done for your program. Like reading program literature, making a call, or going to a meeting. Most importantly, I'd like you to start working on your first step. Let's give it a try for a few months, see how it goes. 3 months later, Joe and I are out for breakfast. The gal behind the counter, she's got great tits. Damn, wouldn't you love to suck on those in bed? God, I'd like to fuck her. Dave, we need to have a little talk. Been working together now 3 months. Haven't seen a thing on your first step. Oh, Joe, I've just been really busy. Busy. And these things that you've been busy with, like for instance, I couldn't help notice how long you stared at that gal behind the counter. These things are more important than your sobriety? Joe, I was just looking at the muffins. Hey, I know what muffins you were looking at. You got a spiritual disease, requires a spiritual solution. These steps, they're your insulin. So, I think we need to set a little deadline here. 3 months. No, I'll be honest. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get before a group of people and tell them all the shit I've done. Well, perhaps you could pray for that willingness. Joe, I've already told you, nobody in my family has prayed in 3 generations. We're like the shittiest Jews in the Western Hemisphere. Nonetheless, 3 months. If you can't commit to that, not sure we can work together. So give me a call in the morning, let me know. I'm up in the middle of the night. Fuck Joe and fuck his deadlines. That's right, Dave. Fuck that asshole Joe. Think about this instead. You've got these 2 gals. They start having sex with each other. Then one of them gets between your legs, and the other one slowly lowers herself to your face. Oh my God, that is my all-time favorite fantasy. That's good, Dave. Keep going. Keep going. No, wait, because you know that masturbation is in my inner circle, and I can only be sexual with Phoebe now. And besides, tomorrow I'm going to have 4 months sobriety. What is the matter with you, Mr. Goody Two-Shoes? You come into this program hitting the ground running. Everybody has a slip when they come in. They all hate your fucking guts. And besides, Phoebe doesn't give a shit about this. It's not like the good old stuff that we used to do. So, you got these gals. That's good. Keep going. Keep going. You're almost there. You're almost there. No, see, this is exactly what I mean when I say that the nature of this relationship has to change. And how the fuck can I change this? I am so powerless over this stuff. Okay. If I am willing to give up this, oh my God. Look what those gals are doing to each other. If I am willing to give up this, will you not make me a sex addict anymore? Dave, who the hell are you talking to? There's nobody here but me. But for the first time, I think I hear a different voice.
No, you will always be addicted to sex. I've made you this way so that you will be tied to me forever.
3 months have passed. Phoebe and I have just gotten out of the movies on Van Ness Avenue, going back to the car. There's a lot of people around. And Phoebe, I just want to let you know that on Friday, I'm giving my first step before the group. I'd like you to read it.
I don't need to read it.
But honey, there's hardly anything in there that you don't already know. And besides, there are people in the program done far worse shit than I've done.
I don't care. Just do your thing. Don't ask again.
Are you sure?
Are you? Yes.
It's that Friday night, and I'm in North Beach before a group of about 25 other sex addicts here for my first step. A public first step. This is not something done in any other 12-step program.
Hey, this is total bullshit. Let's get out of here. Joe, we need to reschedule.
Hey, you'll be fine. You are not alone. Joe Reeves. Hey, you're about to give your first step. Speak from your heart so that we may hear the pain of your addiction, but let us hear you, not your addict, speaking.
Joe, I'm so sorry.
Hey, just begin.
My father was a welder at Hunter's Point. He'd come home every day, turn on the TV set, have a drink. He never said a word. My mother never picked me up as a baby. I cried and cried. My Uncle Seymour said that I cried so loud that the neighbors called the police. Grew up in a decent household, but it was clear when we were 18 it was just time to move on. In fact, the last thing my mom said to me was, "Don't have sex until you get married." Man. And I didn't have sex with another person until I went to a prostitute in Germany when I was 21. My first wife was chronically depressed. There was times I'd go off to work and not know whether my daughters would be alive when I got home. I married the greatest woman in the world the second time, but she came with 3 sons, and we had 5 really unhappy kids. All during this time I was acting out at adult bookstores and on the internet and doing phone sex, and as my disease progressed, Joe, please. It got to the point where I was afraid to look at my grown daughters when they came around. I never did such a thing. I love my daughters. I had to be both mother and father to them. After 30 minutes, it's over. Joe, I thought everybody was going to hate me, but I never felt such love.
You gave them a gift. The courage to tell your story gives them the courage to tell their stories.
You know, I feel like there's this tremendous weight off of my back. It's like the bar mitzvah that I never had, but no presents.
All that weight off your back sounds like a pretty good present to me.
It's 1 hour later. I'm at our favorite Italian restaurant. Phoebe's idea. She's running a little bit late, and
Waiters run around with gray vests and pink bow ties, no less. Thank you.
but the young Asian gal there. It's like she's half naked, and every time she bends over to take a bite of her pasta primavera, Dave, that gal looks like the kind of babe that would work in a massage parlor. I'll bet she sucks and jerks guys off all day long. Just keep looking at those two pot stickers. You know the rule, 3 seconds, that's all I'm allowed to look. Dave, Phoebe isn't here. You just finished your first step. You've earned a few extra seconds. Even asshole Joe would concede that. And besides, who made up this arbitrary rule? Moses brought down no commandment, thou shalt not look at a hot Asian babe for more than 3 seconds. It's a fucking rule, it's the rule that I have to follow. Okay, take a look. 1 Mississippi. 2. Usually you're the big stiff, but tonight you're the featured stand-up. The young Asian babe takes another bite of her primavera. She smiles at me. All right, Dave, you're allowed to look for 3 seconds. Take a look for 3 seconds, okay? Now, look away for a second. Now, another 3. Away, another 3. Another. Oh, fuck, man, now I'm in trouble. Trouble? No. Now we're in great shape. We can use that succulent image for at least the next 3 days. No. This is trouble, and I need some help. I need help.
If you want my help, ask before you start to look. Don't ask me to bail you out.
Dave, that's just Old Testament bullshit. Give that voice 3 seconds, then look away. Oh, hi, Phoebe. Hi, sweetheart. I'm sorry I'm a little late. It took a while to get these out of the oven. More cookies? If I stay sober, I'm gonna get fat. I'll take that. Sweetheart, can we switch places? Why? Because you know, that's real upsetting. Why can't you just look at me? Honey, I'm a sex addict. I want to look just at you. That's why I want to switch. I don't want you to be a sex addict. Why'd I even make these? I had my hair done, and I bought this new dress. For you? Joe, great news. I'm going off to Nepal with my brother. You think this is a good idea? You've forgotten what happened when you were in Nepal during your addiction? How could I forget? I was trekking with my great daughter, Roseanne. Left her in the hotel room in Kathmandu. Told her I was going to buy a scarf for Phoebe. But instead, I went to a massage parlor and paid for sex. Sex from a young woman probably no older than my 22-year-old daughter. It was the lowest point in my addiction. Joe, I'm 2 years sober. It's going to be a spiritual journey through Langtang Valley. I finished half the steps. Hey, still don't think it's a good idea. Joe, I'm going to be fine. Joe can only see me now. Hot, dusty, Main Street, Langtang Village. Goddamn yak in the middle of the road. 7 days of great hiking. I got to pray with folks like this at 3 different monasteries. Met these kids in Doomchi. I know it's hard to see this picture right way up there, but that's me here. It's a dirt poor education. They can't even afford a net for the basketball group there. Half a day to the top. Man, a great view of my brother. Hey, I can see your back is sore, and that leg is killing you. Oh yeah, the hamstring's a little tight. So, there's nothing wrong with a regular massage from a pretty young Asian gal. What? You know what happened last time we were here? Hey, you've never had a problem with a straight massage back home. Well, that is true. Massage was not part of my acting out. So, here's the plan. You'll just tell the gal that you're married. No sex. This is gonna prove that your program works. You'll give her a pig tip for no sex. Shows you're not a cheap bastard, too. Oh, man. No, I don't think so. Dave, it's only $10 for an hour and a half. So I'm in this small room at the California Massage Club, and Angel Lady is wearing a tight tank top, tight shorts, and is barefoot. You like good massage? Yeah, exactly, that's it. I'm married, have wife. No sex, understand? No understand. I just want a massage. No sex, big tip. Tip? Understand? So I'm lying here naked, and there's a slight scent of jasmine coating the room, but other than that, this place is stark. There's nothing on the walls, no windows, just the lone light from that candle. Angel Lady, need more light, ladies. You have light. No need light. I massage. Good massage. So Angel Lady starts massaging my head and my neck and my shoulders, and oh shit, somebody is moaning in that room over there. Oh man, this is not what oh fuck, now somebody is screaming over there. Maybe Joe has a point here. Dave, you're the only fucking guy in this entire building that isn't having fucking fun. Can't you just let go? Shut your fucking mouth. Angel Lady, you have family? Family? No talk. Massage. No, Angel Lady, you talk. Big tip. Big tip. Born Langtang Valley. No work. Little food. Father died. Maoist take 2 brother. 2 sisters sold Kathmandu family. Other sister worked Las Vegas Massage Club. Poker. Angel Lady, how father died? No talk, father. I play music. Good music. Oh no, Angel Lady, do not touch between my legs, please. Voice, where are you? Phoebe, I love you. Dave, don't worry. Joe won't count this as a slip. You didn't ask for sex. That's right. I didn't ask for sex. Angel Lady, just get it over with. Just get, hey, where are you going? What's going on? You, massage finished. You go. You go. You big mouth cheap neck. Go. It's like I haven't even been here a half hour. What kind of a ripoff is this? Go. Other customer, come. What the hell has just happened? I'll tell you what happened. Your big mouth has fucked this up completely. This is a sad, not a happy ending. I'm at the top of Langtang Valley, 13,000 feet. Beautiful. What the fuck was I thinking? A straight massage from a fucking prostitute? I'm such an asshole. I've always been an asshole. I always will be an asshole. Dave, this is exactly what I've always been trying to tell you. You really are a piece of shit. And the whole world can see it. You're a cheap bastard. And no wife or child could ever love you for the shit you pulled. And your mother, she never picked you up because you weren't worth picking up. But think about this instead. The two young, sweet trekkers that came into the guest house last night. The one with the big tits. She kept looking at you. Even here you come with that shit? You know something? You are nothing more than the guy that wants me to be happy when somebody with more sobriety than me has a slip. You're the guy that wants me to run around the city flipping off all the fucking asshole slow drivers. You're the guy that wants me to scream nigger at Kobe Bryant when he pulls a shit. Dave, there you go again. I'm nothing but a simple penis. I tip the scale a mere few ounces. I sleep most of the time. You're always trying to make me out as something bigger than I am. Bullshit! You're nothing but a prick with horns and a flaming pitchfork hiding behind a hot body. You do that because you know that it works. Is this ever gonna end? Is it ever gonna end? No, it's never gonna fucking end. It's never gonna end. Never gonna end. It's never gonna end ever. You hate it. But then I hear the voice.
Stop! This is my power.
So I stop. And I look up at the parade of 20,000-foot skyscrapers. And on cue, the sun thunders over the Tibetan peaks and hits that white mantle solid gold. Is this power the awesome beauty of creation at my fingertips? Or is this power the most peaceful moment I have ever experienced? And then the voice said,
My will be done.
Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow it out top.
So that was really weird, and honestly, it haunted me every step down that mountain, and day after day upon my return. So I started to work the program harder. 8th step, I forgive Mom. 12th step, I started to give back. Phoebe, wanted to let you know that I'm taking on my first sponsee. I guess that's good. But how much more time? Honey, it's a young married man with 2 small kids. There's a lot at stake. He'll call briefly every day and we'll meet once a week. Call. More calls. You already talk to Joe every day. And other people. Honey, remember what I used to use the phone for? And as the months roll by, I take on more service and more sponsees, and I go down to the Hall of Justice. And I talk to men that have been arrested for soliciting prostitutes, and I let them know if they think they have a problem, there's a place they can go. Joe and I are out for breakfast. I now have 4 years of sobriety, man. 4 years, man, time just flies when you're not having fun. Joe, I got this problem. This guy, his name is Lard, he asked me to sponsor him last night. So how's this a problem? You just got rid of a sponsee, seems like you should have more than enough time. Well, the thing is, he's gay, and I'm not sure I can relate to him. You can't relate to his need to have somebody help him? But Joe, you know, in this fellowship, hardly any straights sponsor gays, and hardly any gays sponsor straights. But as Seinfeld might say, not that there's anything wrong with that, right? And Joe, look, you know I also see my sponsees alone in my house. Huh? So he's gonna make a pass at you? Don't flatter yourself. Come on, Joe. I mean, I don't think I'm a bigot. You know, maybe it's just my generation, but men marrying men. You know, I just can't relate to those people. Those people. Let me ask you a question. You're a Jew, right? Yeah. So? Well, who the Nazis killed? So I meet Lars for the first time in a coffee shop in Noe Valley. We just got a meeting in the Castro, but I feel more comfortable here. And now the guy over there is looking at me, but he thinks I'm fucking gay. What the hell have I gotten myself into? Lars, 39, 6'2", fine chiseled features, blonde hair. He's an accountant. And he lives by himself in the Richmond district. Dave, I've only been in the program a couple of weeks, but I'm really eager to do my first step. Well, Lars, that's really good, but you know, there's really no hurry. I'll be honest, I don't even feel comfortable to sit across from a homosexual. And on top of that, the guy over there won't stop looking at you. Dave, I've been living with this crap for 30 years inside of me. I just need to get it out. Well, okay, Lars, why don't you tell me a little bit of your story? And let's hope he keeps the gross gay sex shit out of it. Well, my first memory is my father drunk, hitting my mother. Must have been 4 years old at the time. And when I was 6, my parents started having sex in front of me. They made me watch. My older brother started to molest me when I was 9. This went on for 5 years until he left home. You know, my fucking parents, I must have known, but they didn't do one fucking thing. I had my first experience outside the house when a man picked me up outside of junior high, took me out to dinner, and then back to his apartment. Holy shit, how can any human being treat another human being this way? I started having anonymous sex when I got to high school. I had sex with hundreds of men. But then I met Wayne. Wayne and I lived together for 7 years. I love Wayne. But then he caught me in bed with another man and he left. That's when I really started to go downhill. I hit bottom and I inappropriately touched my boss. Lost my boyfriend, lost my job, and of course I had no fucking family to turn to. Wow, Lars, I don't know what to say. Hey, just to be able to say these things to someone made all the difference in the world. And as we go to leave, Lars goes to, this isn't good enough for the moment. But that night I prayed for Lars. Huh. Might be the first gay person I've ever prayed for. 2 months later, Lars is finishing off his first step in the Sunset District. I lost my boyfriend, lost my job, and of course I had no family to turn to, so That's when I came into the program. Now the others have an opportunity to speak. My name is Donald, and I grew up in a similar family. I'm straight, but I grew up in a similar family situation, so I can relate. Yeah, I'm Edward, and yeah, Lars, my acting out activities were with prostitutes. Seems like the only difference is that you, as a gay man, didn't have to pay for the sex. Other than that, it's like the same. Powerlessness, shame, solution, higher power. Yeah, my name is Frank, and yeah, a couple of months ago, my wife caught me in bed with another woman. After the meeting, several people gathered around Lars to offer their congratulations, and slowly, they all drift away. Hey, Lars, come here, man. Fuck. You did a great job, Lars. You did a great job. 5 months later, Lars and I are out for coffee in the Castro. No big deal, just a bunch of gay people. However, I still haven't told Lars that I see my other sponsees in my house. But Dave, I'm really looking forward to this trip. I know it's going to be great. Really, Lars, you think so? Why, yeah, of course. I love the Thai people, the culture, the food. 4 days at the beach, Phuket, 3 days of hiking in the mountains. What could be better? Lars, you also know you're going to spend a week in Bangkok. And you know you're especially attracted to Asian men. And come on, Bangkok, sex capital of the world, gay or straight. So who's making the decision here? Is it you or your addict? Hey, I got 7 months sobriety. I did my first step in 2 months. Who does that? You were there. Yeah. But that's only 1/12 of what we're supposed to be doing. You haven't done shit the last 5 months. Call when you ask me to call. I go to meetings when you ask. And that's hardly true anymore. Hey, I got 7 months sobriety. I'm gone with a program member. We'll keep an eye on each other. Well, okay, I'll email you every day. And I'll email you back. But you gotta do more. How about if I just pray every day? You've been nagging me to do that too. Lars, you know I'm gonna be praying for you, but come on. Hey, don't worry. You're a good sponsor. I pray for Lars every single day. I don't hear a word from him. Matter of fact, as the months roll by, nobody hears from Lars. He has, as we put it, gone back out. 5 months later, we're back at Starbucks in Noe Valley. So, how's it going? Horrible. As you probably figured out, I started acting out the moment I got to Bangkok. I've been acting out ever since. Even worse, for the first time, I've started to mix drugs and sex. And that scar? Result of a 20-hour drug-fueled spree in the Tenderloin. I went home with the wrong man. So why are we here now? Hey, I need a sponsor. You know, Lars, I'm still pissed you completely ignored everything that I said before you left for Bangkok. You haven't called me once in the last 5 months. Hey, if I wanted to call, but I've been afraid and ashamed. I was already going downhill when I got back from Bangkok, and then I found out that Wayne had gotten married. I know I've done this all wrong, but I'm ready to work the steps now. No bullshit this time. Ready? Ready? Why weren't you ready from the beginning when I told you that just to go to meetings and out to dinner with people wasn't going to do it? I think you should probably just get another sponsor, somebody you can relate to better. Relate to? Relate to? Why don't you just say it? Because I'm fucking gay. Just say it, because I'm fucking gay. Of course it's because you're gay. What other fucking reason could there be? No, Lars, that's not true at all. I've been praying for you all this time. Praying for me? Don't do a faggot any favors. Jeez. Lars, no. Lars doesn't say a word to me for another 5 months, even though we're at scores of meetings together. Tonight he's sitting directly across from me. I understand that he has a new sponsor, straight and all that, but tonight I can give a shit because the perfect woman is here. Blonde, low-cut, black blouse, young, hot, needs to have sex every moment. I'm having a horribly difficult time since my boyfriend left last month. I've had sex with 6 different men in the last 4 days. What? Later, Marcia announces that she needs a ride home after the meeting. Yes. You can be lucky number 7. Go. Tell her how great the program is. What? Like she's more than 30 years younger than me. You heard her say she prefers older men. Go. What I didn't tell Dave is that Marcia will fuck him because her addict will revel in taking down Dave's 4 years. And so will I, because I believe in miracles. Do your job, you sexy thing.
Hi, Marcia. I was acting out for 20 years, and this program's changed my life.
I've had nothing but difficulties the last 9 months.
Look at her tits. Where do you live, Marcia?
The Richmond district?
Tell her it's on your way home.
I live in Glen Park.
Look at the tits again. What a fucking idiot. Richmond district? Why, it's on my way home.
Well, that's good. Let's go.
Dave, Marcia lives only 3 blocks from my house. I think I can save you a lot of trouble.
That night, Marcia is on my mind. When I go to sleep, as I toss and turn in my dreams, when I wake up. Fuck, when I call Joe. Well, it looks like to me that Lars sort of saved your ass in your sobriety. When you do your morning practice, you might want to pray for Lars and Marcia and what your higher power would have you do in a similar situation. Thanks, Joe. 4 hours sleep. I do not feel like talking to the voice.
If you don't talk to me, how will you know that you are not alone?
Be with me today. Without you, I will surely act out. I pray for Lars and Marcia's recovery.
Hey, Dave, why don't you just let Marcia's sponsor worry about her recovery? Think about those tits again. And those Monica Lewinsky lips. Oh, those lips. What they could do to me.
Oh, wait. I have told you repeatedly to stop popping up when I'm trying to speak with a voice.
But Dave, it's so terribly difficult because I still remember the good old days when I used to be your only voice. And now look at me, Dave. I'm melting, Dave. Dave, I'm melting, Dave. Dave, I'm melting. And I'm fucking angry. I woke up Wednesday morning and I'm not married anymore. George is sharing in Potrero Hill 3 days after California voters have rescinded the rights of gay people to marry in the state. When I first moved in with Bernard, 18 years ago, I just told people, friend, roommate, and then I came out. And Bernard became my significant other. And then he became my domestic partner. And finally, I thought, till death do us part, that Bernard was my husband, that Bernard was my man. After the meeting, several people gathered around George to offer their condolences, and Lars is there first. George, this is personal for me too, because my old boyfriend has lost his marriage, and I care deeply for both him and his partner. I approached George. George, I'm so sorry, but I'm sure you can see this is an evolutionary thing. I believe next time gay marriage is on the ballot, it's going to pass. Dave, why would you say such a thing? You know that gay people are an abomination. It says so even in that so-called book that your voice wrote. I know that I've had certain feelings about gay people, but because of this fellowship, I've gotten to know the hearts and minds of so many gay men on a much more intimate basis than most of my best friends. And those people have supported me 100% in my recovery. And to be honest, while in my addiction, part of my acting out included having phone sex with men. God, Dave, I told you never, ever, ever to say that! Don't listen to Dave! It's just his bullshit attempt to try to make this play more interesting. No, sorry. Oh, sorry. I've come too far not to tell the truth, even the inconvenient truth. Dave, do you realize everybody here will hate you? The straights will hate you because you've done something gay. And the gays will hate you because you're nothing but a straight hypocrite. I hope the little guy's wrong. I know it sounds cuckoo. I haven't been supportive of gay issues. Yet I help gay men recover from sex addiction. I've had phone sex with men, yet as the day goes by, men, all men, completely invisible to me. Schizophrenic, bisexual, or just slightly human. And as Seinfeld might say, slightly human. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm at a meeting in the church in the Mission District. Lars raises his hand. I'm looking for a new sponsor. My sponsor had a slip last week. I approached Lars after the meeting. I'm available. Well, I'm not. Huh? You just said that you needed a new sponsor. Not you. I'm looking for a gay sponsor. That hurts. Well, you hurt me. You rejected me when I was at the lowest point of my addiction. You're right. They could have handled that with a whole lot more compassion. I'm sorry. Well then, who's sorry now? I'm outside the church. It's dark and I can barely see 20 feet in the fog. There's a tap on my shoulder. Lars. Dave. I guess I'm sorry now. I think I was just venting back there. I know there's a couple of people who'd like to sponsor me. I'd like to work with you again if you're available. I had the same opening that I had 4 minutes ago. Well, that's good, because I'm on the 8th step. 8th step, isn't that about forgiveness and making amends? That's right. Well, I'm glad you're giving me another chance. Dave,
There's always one thing I knew was true from the very beginning. What's that, Lars? That you were always praying for me. That is true, Lars. That is true. I'll see you tomorrow. Till then, Lars. Till then. Phoebe and I are back at our favorite Italian restaurant. My 6th sobriety anniversary, almost 20 on the wedding clock, and Phoebe looks so beautiful in a sweet blue dress. But there are also sweet things both left and right. Honey, can we switch seats? Why, of course. I appreciate that you do what you need to do. I don't believe in rebirth, but it's almost like you've been reincarnated in the same lifetime. You're less controlling, more patient. I want what you have. I've joined COSA. COSA, that's Codependence of Sex Addicts. Honey, that's great. The bill comes. Sweetheart, almost a different man. That waitress was really good. And she's pregnant. Do you think you could give her just a little bit bigger tip? 6 months later, Phoebe tells me she's finished her 3rd step and she's interested in exploring hospice ministry. Wow. That night I go to pray for Phoebe. I have a journey for you also. To write a play about sex addiction and recovery. I've provided well for you in life. You can make no money from this endeavor. You must remain sober. Start writing now.
I don't think so. I am not going on stage in public and tell the world I'm a sex addict so everybody can think that I jack off in public and look at little girls.
I've never even taken an acting class in my life. You want me to put Phoebe through this? It's the stupidest idea I've ever heard. But the next morning I start to give it some thought. 2 years have passed. Sitting in the same chair, in the same spot, in the same room where I acted out for all those years. And I've just presented Phoebe with a revised version of this play. The new version is more honest, and the penis is now a character. So, I mean, like, the penis is hilarious, right? No, the penis isn't funny at all. He's evil. He's scary. Well, yeah, that's what addiction's all about. Just grabs you by the throat, never lets go. And in the first version, you were just looking at pictures. Now you're doing phone sex. That embarrasses me even more. And what would your mother think? And your first wife? You know, you're always worried about what other people are going to think. Why don't you just deal with your own codependent issues around this shit? My own issues? My own issues? Fuck you. Fuck you. You have such a big fucking ego. No other wife has to deal with their husband on stage talking about his sex addiction. So I performed that Friday night without Phoebe and without friends. But the audience's reaction is good. And Anne, she's my teacher. She says it's time to do the whole thing. The fuck is Phoebe gonna think? Anne says it's time to take the whole thing to the marsh. But I can't do this without you.
You know, I've never wanted to be known publicly as the wife of a sex addict. And I still don't like what you've done with the first act. But you have always supported me 100% in my dreams. And in COSA, they tell us what you do is yours and what I do is mine. And you know the film that we saw last night? You remember I fell asleep? He had rented Creation, Charles Darwin's 3-year struggle to come to terms with the origin of the species, a work that he knew could cause the world to change its view of God, and even worse, possibly destroy his marriage with his very pious wife, Emma. In the end, Darwin hands Emma the manuscript, and he tells her, "You must make the decision." 3 days later, Darwin smells smoke coming from the yard, and he finds Emma there burning. She's burning garden trash. She tells him, "Your manuscript is on your desk. You must send it to your publisher. The world needs to read what you wrote." But David, don't go thinking you're Charles Darwin. I don't think that I'm Charles Darwin, but I am beginning to believe in evolution. Today, Phoebe is working part-time in hospice ministry at the Zen Center on Divisadero Street. And to be honest, she now has the grace and peace that I want. And as the years have rolled by, I have provided these kids at the Highland Boarding School with a bank of computers, a science laboratory, and a library. In the big scheme of things, no big deal. But in the small scheme, perhaps it will prevent at least one little girl from someday having to work at the California Massage Club. The school chief, that's this gal right here, she said she has requested that the library be named after Lord David. But if it were up to Lord David, little bastards wouldn't get a dime. So I tell them, if they want to thank somebody, they should thank the voice.